November 2nd, 2021, here with your live show. Of course, we're live 7 days a week. We're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. This is Mitch, and of course, we got a pretty solid card of games to go over today. Got the World Series, Game 6. Got NBA basketball, college football, and NHL all going on today. Of course, it's also the NFL trade deadline.
Hi, it's Mitch from PickDogs.com.
Oh, for sure. These games have to be high drama.
Here we go again.
I'm going to go big and see what happens.
Hi, everyone. Well, still recovering from trying to figure out how you get to be a coach of the New York Giants, because apparently if you know nothing about football, that's got to be the number one qualification. Or say if you're interested in creative play calling, then you're a no-go. If I don't even understand it. If you can coach your players to effectively win a football game, then you're not really a candidate for the position. I don't know, man. I hate the taunting penalty. I just hate it. I hate it. I think this is the worst rule to ever come out in the history of the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, 100% agree.
Well, they're trying to take away from people celebrating after getting a first down every day.
Which I think is fine. And I think with these guys, you fine them.
Yeah, $10,000.
No, not 1,000. You fine them $50,000 the first time, $100,000 the second time. It will stop immediately.
Yeah.
Right.
It will stop immediately. You raise it $50,000 every single time they do it. It will stop immediately. This is ridiculous when something that has nothing to do with the game affects the outcome of a game or the potential outcome of a game. It destroys the integrity of the product, and it starts to make you think, well, what was the position of the official sports book of the NFL in this particular instance? Because now you're at a judgment call. That's all it makes you think. And I think that, when you have that, it's just, why bother? Why bother playing the game when you can have a call like that? And it's not like they call all of them. And it's not like, it's not like it's
random.
Consistent. It's a random, subjective. Any random, subjective calls always are the ones that swing the game. Pass interference, holding, right? The non-reviewables, we call them. So, Melvin Ingram's been traded to the Chiefs.
Oh, maybe that'll help them.
Well, they beat the Giants, and now all of a sudden they're a Super Bowl contender.
Well, they still didn't cover, though. They haven't covered.
I don't think when they count up games to go to the Super Bowl, they look at who's covering.
No, but that's what I care about.
I know, but we weren't really talking about that. I mean, we all have the Giants, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying the Chiefs are still a team that people bet on, and they don't cover for some reason. So.
Well, they don't cover because they don't play defense.
Yeah, they played a little last night.
The only defense that they played was when the Giants got penalties on them or dropped passes.
Yeah.
That was the only defense they had in that game. Kadarius Toney drops the first down, the taunting penalty on the game-winning or tying drive. Right, that was really the only defense I saw out of them. They had a chance to stop them at the goal line. Daniel Jones beat them on passes in the red zone twice. That's how good their defense is. Daniel frickin' Jones beat them. He's in the Goff conversation. He was drafted higher.
A little bit higher than Goff. You got to give him a little bit more credit.
Than Goff? Why? Goff at least has played in a Super Bowl. Daniel Jones will never play in a Super Bowl as a starter. Never.
No, he won't.
He's in Goff, at least he's been in the playoffs, Daniel Jones will probably never be on the playoffs unless he's on another team as a backup.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, he'd make a good backup quarterback.
Yep, he makes first-string money. That's the problem you got. Huh. Well, that's that. I don't know. I don't like that taunting call. I think there's got to be this. Remember the halo rule? It's like you're not allowed to go within 2 yards of a guy trying to catch a punt.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That was a rule.
They tried to copy that from the CFL because they call that no yards in the CFL. If you have to get it's 5 yards is what they give you in the CFL. And the guy's trying to catch the punt, you come within that 5 yards, it's no yards, and it's a penalty. So that way he can catch it, and it takes out the the decapitation when somebody's trying to catch the ball and he's looking up like this, and the guy comes running right over him. He goes, whoop. That's all that does.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that rule. Got to protect us.
Hate the taunting rule. I'm all about the non-celebrating of the first downs. I'm all about the non-taunting. I think it should be a fine, and I think it should be a big one, and I think that would take care of it. $50,000 off the top. You think one of these like minimum NFL minimum salary guys, like a $50,000 hit, would not hurt them? You don't think like these guys, like, all of a sudden, even the guys making a few million a year, and it's like your third or fourth taunting penalty, you're at $200,000 a pop. You're $600,000 in, on taunting penalty, because you would have had 50. Now you would have had 100 on top of that, so you're at 150 in. The next one's another 150. You'd be at 300 in. The next one in after that, you're at 200. So at your fourth taunting, you're $500,000 in fines. You don't think that would stop it tomorrow?
Oh, that'll stop it.
Maybe they have to clear it with the players' union. They can't just.
Oh no!
But I also
not
think
on a
there's
rule.
some stupid calls that weren't even taunting.
Not on a rule. You don't have to clear with the players' union. CeeDee Lamb has been fined $150,000 for his sock being showing his skin. So and his shirt being untucked.
Well, yeah, but you look at, like, if you're going to start penalizing these players, the refs have to be able to say exactly how that was taunting and have to go, like, I don't know, get some sort of board. Because we've seen taunting issues that weren't taunting issues. We saw in college.
We don't hear the words.
Well, but yeah, in college they said the guy taunted with his eyes because he looked behind him. I can't remember which game that was.
What are the words, Joe, that will qualify as proper taunting?
Well, there is, I don't know.
Let's hear your list. I got time. Let's hear your list.
Well, I did grow up with an Australian father, so sticks and stones don't break your bones.
How about the F-bomb? Is that one
words never heard?
Or does it have to be used in a certain context?
I don't know. Like, my son says the things that get dropped about me on the field just ignite him. So
the F-bomb. So the F-bomb is or isn't taunting.
Well, he said it's your mama stuff that drives players the craziest. So that's where it gets him. He thinks that's taunting.
What about
mama jokes?
What about the C word? Taunting, not taunting.
I don't know. I grew up in Australia, so I don't know. It all depends on the person, because you look at Phillip Rivers and he could taunt without saying a swear word.
Well, they called a 10-yard penalty there on a taunt that, took back a significant chunk of yardage at a significant point in the game. It wasn't like it was in the middle of the game and they were mucking around and it was like, 2nd and 10 anyway. It wasn't like that. That wasn't the situation. I mean, this was the game, basically. I don't know. Is it the George Carlin 7 words you can't say on TV? Is that what what defines it here?
I don't know.
They've lost the total that the taunting play is so far this year in the NFL. It's not even close.
They have to
this
report?
one, that one. There's some that looks like a taunting, and then there's some that really that was not a taunting.
So I think what about the standing over and yelling? That's taunting.
That's a taunt.
I think it's things like we saw in that Steelers game where the one guy spat on the other and just kick him out, right? Kick him right out of the game right there and then find the heck out of them, right? Stuff like that, where they're in each other's faces. People are going to call names. It's an aggressive sport, and they're going at each other hard. And
Football,
I don't know.
Evans.
It's football. We're not like
We're not
figure
like
skating
knitting.
out there, right? I don't know. It's not curling.
You
right?
come up the line and they're like, and then you're like, oh yeah, blah 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 blah. What? And people get riled up. Always saying your mama jokes.
And my son says he has better games when they come at him with that. He's more aggressive. He's more out to get that player.
Some people taunt him and it backfires, right? It gets them going and get aggressive. So don't taunt some people, right? So
yeah, exactly.
Well, we got Major League Baseball. We got Game 6 of the World Series. It's taunting in baseball. Brian,
I'm going to chuck this ball over your head.
No, they throw it at the guy's face. I don't think they throw it over their head. They throw it right at him. I told you guys I played baseball in high school, and if I had, like, my English teacher was the coach of the team. I had a bad day in class. I'd plunk his ass in batting practice. He'd be hitting fungo. I'd plunk his ass. It's like,
yeah,
something, whatever, just right on the side of the leg. I plunked him a few times.
I heard that from a couple of ex-pitchers. It's never accidental when they hit that batter standing up there.
Totally intentional.
Yeah.
Totally intentional.
Absolutely it is.
Veer back into one and just whap, let it fly right into the. I usually went right for the upper leg.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That would leave a dent.
Yeah, nice big black and blue mark. Anyways, Brian, who do you like in tonight's baseball action?
I don't like that. I've seen the total going up to 9, but I really got to stick to my guns here and go with the under. I know Max Fried last 2 times out, and I think he's had some issues. And Luis Garcia in the postseason in general has given up some runs, but this game is so much on the line. I just think we see a typical really tight baseball game that gets won late and it's low scoring. So I'm going to go with the under 8.5 here. I think Fried throws 7 strong innings, and I think we see a good effort from Garcia.
Rod, how about you?
No, I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna take the over. I think we see some runs in this game. We've seen the Astros score some last time. Just like I said, Garcia's definitely given up a few too, so Braves can get some runs as well. So I'm gonna go the over. I know it's moved up to 9. I'm gonna take the over 9. I think we can get a double-digit run output in this one. So give me the over. I also like a riffy run in the first inning.
Joe, are there any taunts you think that are worth the 15 yards? It's just a really good one. Like 10 yards. Right? Is it 10 yards for taunting? 15? Is there any that are like worth it? It's like, oh, that was a good one.
Think
that was
there definitely would be. Definitely would be something worth it.
I'm a name caller, so I would get my 10 yards worth, but
you'd be kicked off the field. You'd be evicted if they started like kicking people out for name calling. That's for sure.
I was not a talker when I played football in high school. I was not a trash
talker.
No, it was not.
See, and I played netball, and I was chirpy. What they called me, chirpy.
I was not a trash talker. I was a hitter.
Okay.
What do you think of tonight's game?
Okay, so for the full total, I'm undetermined right now, but I think our first 5, I think we get a strong under in that first 5 innings. Both these teams coming out playing more of a defensive battle in the first 5. So that's where I'm going.
All right. Yeah, I was definitely not a trash talker. I always was a hitter. Always settled with the hit.
Well, back when you played, they had leather helmets, right?
No, they didn't have leather helmets, but you were allowed to lead with your head. So it was a little different. You were definitely allowed to lead with your face and your head. And we were taught face on the ball tackling. That's how we were taught to tackle, was to hit the ball with your head. We were taught to keep your head up because you could injure yourself if you put your head down. So it was face on the ball, get that big face mask with the bar across, this way, and this way, and leave that indentation right on that ball carrier's arm or hand every single time. And eventually, if you hit it good enough, eventually that ball will pop out. It will happen. I was always much smaller than the running back. I knocked myself unconscious.
Ouch.
Yeah, a few times. More than 3 times.
That's not
knocked.
good.
I hit a guy so hard I was knocked out on the field. Yep.
What was the concussion protocol?
Back then, it was pretty much you were just back in the game, and later, as soon as you were ready to go. That's what it was.
Wow.
Yeah. Only one time was I knocked out on a play where I had the ball. That was, it was because I had hit somebody else earlier. They got me with a good decleater. It's like because if you lead with the forearm, the big guys can lead with the forearm. That hurts too. You feel like all your wind and everything just leave your body. Everything. It's like, whoa. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. It's definitely like that. Anyways, what are you selling today, Brian?
I got my tantalizing Tuesday 3-pack, my best college football pick, best baseball pick, and best NBA, all for $40 at pickdogs.com premium picks. Tantalizing Tuesday.
Creep Show Tuesday. Rod, what do you got?
And for me, it's Tuesday. Nice 5-pack. I'm going to continue our 19 and 10 best bet run. I got 2 NHL, 2 NBA, and 1 MLB. My 5 best bets. I absolutely love. Jump aboard. Taco Tuesday. Big Dogs Premium.
Joe Madden, what do you got?
I have 4 plays for sale over at Pick Dogs today. I have 2 NHL, 1 college football, and 1 NBA. So head on over, you guys.
That was a hard push there on the sales by Joe Madden. That was
Hard push.
I felt it.
Hard push.
Yeah, I felt it was kind of like very salesy.
Salesy. I'm not a good salesperson, you guys.
It's very salesy.
Not a good.
You gotta have this. What's it gonna take to put you in my package today?
I'll have to send her over to Joe D for some training.
Yeah.
Joe D will train her up.
I'll say anyone that buys a month package of Brian, Rod, or Joe, I'll give you a free week of my picks. How about that? Today only. Expires at midnight. Hawaii time.
Midnight. Hawaii time?
That gives you extra 6 hours. 5 hours, whatever.
If you're on the East Coast, it gives you an extra 6 hours. Buy any of these guys. Actually, any capper. Why discriminate? Any capper. Even Ruffalo. Buy their monthly package. I'll give you a week of my picks for free.
That's a steal.
Why not?
Your picks have been on fire.
It's Taco Tuesday. What the hell? I got my Taco Tuesday shirt on.
What else can we call it other than Taco Tuesday? I'm not a big fan of Taco Tuesday.
What?
Who doesn't like tacos?
Never mind. I mean, I am a huge fan of Taco Tuesday.
What's going on?
I like Taco Supremes.
What planet are you from? I'm not seeing the Joe So Hot comments anymore coming through there in the comment section. Wow.
No, she doesn't like Taco Tuesday.
Whoa.
She likes tantalizing Tuesday.
Tan line Tuesdays?
I said tantalizing.
I was like,
I stole that from Rod.
Tan lines are fun. We've got no sun here, though, anymore. Got overcast weather, for sure.
Got
Well, I do like tacos. I just don't like the name of Taco Tuesday. I do like tacos, though.
nothing to say about that. I'll change that. I have nothing good to say about that.
I never end up eating tacos on Tuesday, so then it's just like I don't know why.
Maybe that
never have
explains
tacos
it.
on
Maybe
Tuesday.
that explains it.
I'm just ruining the whole thing for myself. I've got to
Yes.
make tacos tonight.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do, and then I'll
Maybe
love Taco
that's why
Tuesday.
you're that way.
I think there's a long list of why I'm that way.
That's why you're like that way.
Okay, I've got to look up a Coldplay song.
Coldplay?
Higher Power by Coldplay.
Coldplay?
Coldplay. Yeah.
Coldplay.
I will look it up right after this show, Pedro.
What's the song?
Higher Power.
Higher Power.
Coldplay.
He said it suits my personality. I'm interested.
All right. College football action. The Akron Zips are on.
Come on, Zips.
Yeah, they're on TV. The Zips.
I haven't bet on the Zips all year.
This is
so.
one of Ohio State's wins this season. The Zips. Be interesting to see. Tonight's the college football playoff announcement. At least the first poll. The teams that have been announced in the first poll have never been the teams that have been in the playoff. Never. Not once. Not even close. I don't think it's ever even been close. But it will be interesting to see if Oregon is ahead of Ohio State in this thing. My guess is they should be, is they will be. But people are going to, but we played Akron, Tulsa. They lost to Stanford, but we beat Akron. You lost to them. That's the problem. They
also
here.
Almost lost to Cal, though.
The problem here is they lost to them. Right? I mean, that's the elephant in the room. It's like you lost to them. You played them head to head in your building, and you got stomped. Okay, if it was a fight, they would have stopped it. It was the final score was as close as the game ever was. I think it was a 7-point win, but it was 14 the whole game. It was as close as they ever got. Anyways, we could talk about it all day long. The Ohio Bobcats, DeMontre Tuggle just not having the year we expected. Against Miami of Ohio, in the post-Frank Solich era. You know, I lived in Ohio for a little bit, and I know that Ohio is like one of the biggest party schools. So, win or lose, you know they're having a good time over there. And then you got Toledo against Eastern Michigan. I love my directional Michigans, except for Michigan. I love my directional Michigans, though. Give me that Central Michigan, Eastern Michigan, Western Michigan, Michigan State parlay any day of the week. You could throw in Michigan if they're around. The people at the sportsbook are always like, I like this one. How much would you like to put on? I don't know, $400. I like it.
I'd rather see those teams battling like a snow game or a bad weather game.
It's not going to happen. Central plays Western tomorrow night. Those teams hate each other's guts, so we'll be waiting for that one.
Yep.
Anyways, Joe Madden, what do you think about the Maction?
Yeah, you know what? This game should be interesting. I think we're going to see a higher scoring game than most people expect. We got a total of 50. I'm hitting this over. We look at Akron's defense. They're absolutely terrible. They're allowing 38.9 points per game. And, the spread is huge, 20.5 for Ball State. Ball State is clearly the better team. They're 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 road games. So give me the over in this one. I think Akron's able to put up some points on the board, and Ball State runs away with it.
Rod?
Yeah, the only one I like out of all these action games is give me Ball State team total over 38.5. I think they can easily put that up on Akron, no problem. Ball State over 38.5. One play I like.
What are the odds of Brian taking Akron?
Probably pretty good.
Yeah, I would say 95% range.
60%.
90%.
That play is so public. The square is playing the board that Brian's going to have
underneath there.
I haven't even said anything.
Well, you said enough.
Underdogs interconference, and they are 11-8, 57% for the underdog.
But this is Maction.
True.
And we also know that Brian takes Akron in this game every single year. We've been through this before. He loves Akron.
Well, can I give my pick out or what?
He loves Akron. He wants to marry Akron. It's like he was born in the Rubber Bowl. I've actually been to the Rubber Bowl. Not for a football game. I don't think they play in the Rubber Bowl anymore. Okay, Brian.
Well, for me, as much as I would love to be on the Akron Zips tonight, I think the over 58.5 is a better bet here. Cards have gone over 8. They're 8-2 last 10 games of the over and 4-0 on the road to the over. So I think the best bet is the over. And if I had to pick a side, I would take Ball State probably to win by 21. So I wish I could take my Zips, but I just don't see it tonight. So did you say all 3 games so I can give about more than one pick,
Yeah,
right?
you can give as many as you like. Good enough.
I also like the Toledo Rockets night laying the points. Eastern Michigan comes in with the better record, but I think they're baiting you into playing on the Eagles here. I think Toledo takes them out to the woodshed, so I'll lay the 9 points. I think they win by 14.
It's 8 at most places now, so you can get actually even better than that. So I feel like the Toledo Rockets in that one. Let me see. Yeah, I see 8.5 FanDuel, 8.5 Westgate, 8.5 Circa, 8.5 Five Dimes, 8.5 at Bovada, 8.5 Sportsbook.com, 8.5 Fox Bet, 8.5 Golden Nugget, 8.5.
All right, 8.5's the line.
8.5. It's like it's gonna be 43 degrees. That one. Chilly. All right. Pretty exciting action.
I like action.
I like sports on TV on Tuesday nights.
With tacos.
Yeah, tacos, leftover Halloween candy.
There is no Halloween candy in my house.
Really?
I didn't even have one little chocolate bar.
Wow.
Yeah, disappointed in that.
Go get yourself a coffee crisp. Put it on my tab.
Okay, I will.
Treat
I'll get the big one then if you're paying.
Of course. Treat yourself. Go nuts.
I've never had a coffee crisp.
Get the 6-pack.
No, I'd be so sick.
Never had a coffee crisp?
Nope.
Jeez, for coffee.
Yeah,
Oh,
even,
you're getting
even
crisp.
Romanelli was able to find them in Florida. We talked about him on the show. He found them at the store.
I'll have to send you some for Christmas.
Oh,
Yeah.
it'd be a sweet treat.
Yep.
Your
I'll send you
pants-
some at
Your
Christmas.
pants will not fit.
Because they only come in big packs. So you're going to get the big bar, the big super bar.
That and a cup of coffee.
Mhm. I don't know if a cup of coffee through the mail is going to work so good.
No, I can make my own coffee.
Okay.
See people taking
We can send you
advantage,
some real coffee.
buying that month package, getting a week of my picks for free. I see a couple of them coming through. So I implore you to take advantage. It's one day only. Today, Taco Tuesday. Joe Madden's we're gonna call it something else. What's the borscht?
I do
Meat
like
soup
tacos,
Tuesday.
but I never eat them on a Tuesday.
I like taco supremes.
Yes.
I like, actually, you know what? We normally have like a taco salad on a Tuesday. So I guess it is Taco Tuesday. We do taco salads.
So weak. This is
Well, no, you
so-
take the tortilla like wrap and you put it in a bowl and make it like hard and then fill it.
In what planet is that acceptable?
Good.
Like on what world? You know? It's like,
Planet Joe.
yeah.
Come over to Planet Joe, you guys. A lot of fun over here.
Yeah. So weird.
Or fajita chew. Do fajitas too. I never end up doing traditional tacos.
You
Okay,
could do
I'll work this out.
You could do
Get
fajita
it
Friday with Rod's steak. You could have steak fajita Friday.
Ooh, that would be
Yeah.
good.
I was like, "Yep, that
Fajita
works."
Fridays.
I was like, "Yes, that would be acceptable under the Steak Friday rules."
Under the rules, yeah, that will work.
What would you have to have as a side, though? Don't you always have the baked potato with it, Ron? Or you have the stuffed potato?
I
right?
usually,
Yeah,
yeah, baked
loaded.
stuffed potato or So I don't know what fajitas. I don't think you're gonna have too much of a side. Well, you can put a salad or something. Nice little side salad.
We could have like all those side things that you go in the fajita. Like they always give you like this whole like plate of stuff. That
Like you can have all the fixings on the side, and then kind of like they do at Chili's, where you got the whole spread. It's on a sizzling hot pot plate, and you make your own. And so then you got the guac and sour
and then it's
cream.
like you always have to ask them to refill the guac. You know, hey, can I get more of this? And then when they come back, more. Like, can I get another one? I got a system working over here. It's like, can you go a little faster? I got a system. It's called. I use it all on each fajita. It's a very good system. Got NBA. I got beat last night. Man, I fell for the sucker traps on both of my games, and I didn't take the Bulls. It was like I like 3 games. I took 2 that both ones I lost. The other one.
That was the biggest one, but it actually hit. I thought the biggest sucker trap was that Bulls game, but it hit.
The Knicks. The Knicks. Dumbasses. Anyways, we got the Milwaukee Bucks playing Detroit Pistons. I'm gonna guess someone's not playing in this thing because I haven't looked at the Sports Chat Plays injury list, but I'm gonna guess someone's not playing. It's 4 points. It's ridiculous. The Bucks are not that good this year, but this is the Detroit freaking Pistons.
They're reeling you in on that one.
Got the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Miami Heat. This line's on the move. Higher. The Utah Jazz, 9 points against the Sacktown Kings. It used to be an unheard of number to lay with the Jazz. The Jazz were always 4 points or less. Now they're, I see 9. I don't know. You got the Phoenix Suns. Sons of Beaches. We got to practice for our college hoops. Who was it again? Long Beach State Beaches.
What up, Beaches?
What up, Beaches?
Our Presbyterian plays on day
I love
one.
that bit. It's like we ride Ruffalo. It's like we don't even get past that game. People like hate the filibuster of talking without picks. It's like you haven't seen us on a Long Beach State game. You get us 3 go. What up, Beaches?
Can't wait.
And also with us, it's the Blue Hose Presbyterian.
They play on game 1. So
Do they?
Yep, I looked it up.
Who are they playing?
Presbyterian plays. I forget who they play. They play somebody good though.
We'll be covering it in detail. 1 ho, 2 ho, red ho, blue ho.
The best game in the card, I think, is Michigan State and Kansas. I think that's the game.
Yeah, it's always Duke, Michigan State, Kansas, and Duke, Michigan State, Kansas, and who's the other team that plays? Kentucky. So those 4 teams always play amongst each other, so they just mix it up every year. Coach K's final year of coaching college basketball. So it'll be interesting to see if they can send him out a winner over in Durham. Gotta love those Carolina schools, all built on tobacco money. All the statues, around campus, everyone's smoking. Everybody's smoking in the statue. No one has a problem with it. Paid for all this stuff.
Is there places in the States people still smoke in restaurants?
No, I doubt that.
No.
I used to smoke. I used to be a smoker. I smoked.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I smoked for years. Marlboro Reds. 2 packs a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Heavy smoker.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm really good at addictive behaviors. I'm very good at them. It's like, what are you good at? It's like on my resume. It's like Mitch's profile. His profile. Can you fill out your profile? Sure. I enjoy cupcakes, anything chocolate, and anything. Excel in anything that an addict would be good at. Drinking, drugging, you name it. Smoking. And the Lakers taking on the Rockets. Brian, a lot of square plays out there for you. What do you like?
Boy, I could give a play on every play on the board here.
This is the square McSquare day right there.
I think later on today I'm going to dig in again to this Pistons-Bucks game, but as it sits right now, I'm all over the Pistons. Bucks have a really long injury list, and I'm sure that's why the line is where it is, but seems really light. I'm going to jump on that Pistons plus the points. I like Dallas plus the 2.5. I'd wait until tip-off for that one. I think it'll be a lot like the Sixers played out yesterday. Embiid didn't play, but the Sixers still came out and kicked ass, which surprised me. I'll take the Rockets plus the points. Lakers are dreadful, 2-8 against the spread last 10, 1-6 at home. I think the Rockets can. They're 7-2 as a road dog against the spread, so I'll take the Rockets there.
Right.
And for me, I agree. Give me the Pistons plus the points. I think the line where it is because Middleton's going to be out, right? So that was the other added to the injury pile for the Bucks. So give me the Pistons plus the points in that one. I like the under in the Mavs and the Heat game. The Heat's defense is solid, number one in the NBA. The Mavs 6-0 to the under their last 6 games. Heat's 4-1 to the under their last 5. And the under is 5-2 the last 7 meetings between those two. Give me the under in that one. And that's too many points for the Jazz. Give me the Kings plus the 9 points. Kings 6-1 ATS their last 7 as a road dog. So I think they keep it closer than that. Give me plus points with the Kings. And give me the Suns. I'll take the Suns there to beat up on the Pelicans. Suns get a nice easy double-digit blowout win over the Pelicans in that one. Give me the Suns.
Sons of beaches. Joe Madden, it's all you.
I like both these big favorites. Give me Utah Jazz minus the points. I really do think the Sacramento Kings team has such a weak defense. They're going to really struggle against the Utah Jazz. They're 0-5 in their last 5 games against the Jazz. So give me the Jazz to cover in this. They're 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 home games. And then when we look at the Phoenix Suns, you guys, this is a lot of points in this. But this Pelican team, they have so many injuries right now. They are just going to fail at this one. So Phoenix Suns will definitely cover this huge spread today. They're 2-3 on the season. They've had a super hard schedule. This is one of those games that they make a statement in.
All right. Pretty exciting.
Super exciting.
I think I still like the Bucks here against the Pistons. It's the Detroit Pistons. For the love of God. Are you just anti-tacos on Tuesday, or you just coincidentally have never had a taco on a Tuesday?
I've actually never had a taco on a Tuesday.
So it's just a coincidence.
Yeah.
It's not like you're
so I've
tacos,
never.
Because you did try and change the name.
Well, I don't know. In all fairness, someone just ruined that name for me, Taco Tuesday. So every time I think of it, I cringe.
I see. It's like,
yeah.
It's kind of like tequila and Jello shots for me. It's like I just can't have those two things together. It's like it's been ruined.
Yeah.
It wasn't a person.
Oh, tequila and Jello shots shouldn't go with anything, Mitch.
Yo,
that's just the first rule.
Yeah, I know that now.
I used to love Jello shots when I was younger.
Have you ever had pudding shots though? Pudding shots.
I haven't had. I don't drink anymore. A lot of like these new creations, these new drinks and stuff. Like when I was first in treatment, it's like someone comes in there crying. It's like all I had started with an apple teeny. It's like what the hell's an apple teeny?
It's not fair. They come into treatment, tell you about an apple teeny, and you haven't had one. Yeah. That's just mean.
What? I look at the person next to me.
You can't invent new drinks. That's not fair.
I'm like, what the hell did they just say? I look, what the hell did you say? Apple teeny. What the fuck is that?
The pudding shots are huge at Halloween here. People hand them out to the adults here.
People hand them out to the trick-or-treaters like Brian.
No, just the adults.
Brian's like, tell your father, put a little 20 on the Giants plus the points. He might want to parlay with the under. Now you have yourself a good night. It's not a Wonka bar and a golden ticket, but it is a golden ticket, okay? It's exactly what is going on here. All right. Yeah, I like the Bucks. Milwaukee Bucks. Can't get there with the Jazz though. Too many points. How about 218 on the Lakers game? How about 18?
Oh, you hit that total last night with the Rockets and not Rockets, Thunder and Lakers. No, Thunder and Clippers. That's what it was.
Neither team's showing any defense for both these teams.
The Lakers? Because LeBron wasn't playing, so the numbers are skewed.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's kind of like my margarita recipe. Old school tequila.
Was it good tequila? Or was it like Jose Cuervo?
No, the good
Jose Cuervo kills the best of us.
Well, I'm non-discriminant. I'm not, I was not a fancy pants drinker.
Well, I have to be when it comes to tequila. If I had tequila right now, just like even a sip and it was Jose Cuervo, I wouldn't even remember doing the show. And I'm not drunk.
That's the best part.
Blackout.
That's the best part.
No, it's not when you wake up 24 hours later and you're like, what the heck happened? What did I do last night?
Yeah.
But you just stayed home and you were like completely boring and watched sports and you can't remember anything.
You just nailed my entire drinking career in a nutshell there. It's like...
That's the best. You wake up and you get just calling you.
Yeah, you wake up.
No clue.
You wake up, smoke a fat one, watch some animal programs. It's all good. This is the cheetah.
Look at him sip his apple tea.
Yeah.
It's the hippos you got to watch out for, man.
Oh, that's what I've heard.
Not lions. Hippos kill more people every year in Africa than lions and tigers and that. Hippos on land can run. People don't. They're like, oh, it's a hippo. You can't run. Yeah, he can outrun you.
Well, it's like our moose here. Those moose are scary.
They have
come across one of those.
They have the running of the bulls, in Pamplona. They should do the running of the hippos.
Running of the hippos.
That's insane.
It's like, oh yeah, it's like I did the running of the bulls. It's like that's kind of a tourist trap thing. We've got running of the hippos. If you'd like to join,
we got running of the hippos over here, yeah.
You feel like Monty Python and the Holy Grail instead of like playing the Masters. You find that funny? You've been chosen for the running of the hippos event this afternoon.
Yeah, it's right there. Count me out.
Well, we've got a lot of hockey today. So this is going to be a fun segment. We'll see if Mitchie Pucks can skate away with another winner here. Got the Maple Leafs against Vegas. I go against the Maple Leafs every single game. So I'm I like Vegas here on the puck line at least. Montreal against the Red Wings. Oof. Montreal accused of tanking by some in this group. Philadelphia Flyers taking on the Coyotes. I don't think the Coyotes have won a game yet.
No, they're winless.
And you got the Smudges, the worst puck line team in the NHL, against the Senators. Joe, what are you thinking about these four beauties?
Well, I like two of the dogs. I like the Vegas Knights to come out and get a win over this Toronto Maple Leafs team that they really shouldn't be minus 180 against anyone. I'm not loving them at all. Vegas is 4-0 in their last 4 games as an underdog. So give me Vegas and then give me the Detroit Red Wings. I think they're the better team on both sides of the puck. And I'm not sure why the Montreal Canadiens are the favorite in this. Their offense is struggling so bad. Both these defenses do struggle. So under game in this one, and the Red Wings come out with a nice win as well.
All right. Not even for lunch yet. I'm not like a taco. Like, some guy like took you out to lunch for, tacos or something. It's Tuesday. Yeah, let's go for tacos,
And
Brian,
no one ever takes me out for lunch, Mitch.
Brian, go take. You're not the lunch date.
Insult to injury.
You're not the lunch date.
Not the lunch date. I end up being that dinner date, which they stay with the lunch date. We all found out how you guys do that. You told me last time.
Yeah. Yep. Walked you through it. Someone had to.
Someone had to let me know.
Brian?
Yeah, for me, I'm going to go with the Montreal Canadiens. I don't think they're packing it in just yet. Red Wings lost 2 in a row, starting to revert back to old Red Wing form. So I'll take Montreal at home here, lay that juice, and I'll take the Coyotes on the puck line plus 1.5. I don't think the Flyers are a minus 220 team against anybody. So I think this is a one goal game. I'll take the Coyotes plus the 1.5.
Brian's always going to Chick-fil-A after the show or Wendy's or something, but we never hear him going for like a burrito and tacos.
No, because it's further away for me. I'd rather go closer for Chick-fil-A.
I'm going to have to go out for tacos today just to say I had tacos on Tuesday.
Put it on Brian's tab.
Yep, go ahead.
Feel free. It'll be like going out to lunch. It'll be like going out to lunch together, except he stood you up, sort of thing. You get table for one. You could ask for a table for two. I'm waiting for someone. I'll go ahead and order.
No, I'll pass.
Rod will come out. I'll have some tacos with you.
That sounds good.
I like tacos.
Rod's like, I like tacos.
I like tacos. Can't tell you, I like all sorts of tacos. They got chicken tacos, and beef tacos, fish tacos. I like tacos.
We got
fish tacos are my favorite.
We got the awesome fish tacos here. They are fantastic. They have like the ratings, like from TripAdvisor and all that stuff. Our taco place is great up here. It always is like top 5. It is so good. You know why? You know what the secret is? Mango. Secret's mango.
Mango sauce.
Fresh mango. Delicious.
They use mahi and opoka for the fish.
Oh.
And then they use a mango salsa.
Yum.
Oh, yeah. Yum.
And then Maui onion rings to go with it.
Cool. Are they better than normal onion rings?
Maui onions are the best onions.
Yep.
Really?
Well, they're good.
I did not know this.
Well, I don't know. That's what we have. They're the best onions we have. Are they popular elsewhere?
I'm going to have to go down to our... Rod, if you come to Calgary, we'll go down to Anejo's or Native Tongue in Calgary. They have the best tacos at both of those places.
At both of those places?
Yeah. Anejo's or Native Tongues, and they have fantastic margaritas.
Do you like authentic or do you like Tex-Mex or...
Authentic.
I like Tex-Mex. It doesn't need to be authentic for me. I'm good. Just like Chinese food, I'm the same way. It's like you go in there and have chicken leg, chicken feet, and blood cakes. It's like, I'm good, man. I don't have to eat this.
I can pass on that.
I'm fine with the you can Americanize it for me. I'm not too proud. I'm not too proud. I'll have the number 4. How about that?
Yeah, and I think that's why I don't make my own tacos a lot of the time, because I do have a friend from Mexico, and she makes the best tacos. And our restaurants are so good here on a Tuesday night. I can't even compare to what they can make.
In New York, in Chinatown, they always have the Chinese written in Chinese, then the Chinese like spelling out in English, but the spelling out of the dish, and and then the number next to it. So you work real hard trying to pronounce it, using the Chinese translation of it, and then the waiter will just say, "Okay, number 4." It's like that's exactly how they do it. It's like, okay, spicy chicken with peanuts. Number 4. Okay, number 4. Brian, what do you think about these hockey games?
I already told you.
How about you, Rod?
For me, in those ones, I'm going to go with the over in Detroit and Montreal. Everybody's humping the under. I think we see some points. Last time we seen this, I think Montreal won the game 5-1. So a little revenge spot here for Detroit as well. But I like we see enough goals. We get over the 5.5 in that one. We get the over. And I'm going to take the Desert Dogs to finally get their win. Just like I said in the video, I don't have no visions. They're going to lose every single game. It was a perfect spot. Philadelphia, just off their West Coast road trip. First game back at home. I think this is a perfect spot. Plus 1.5, I think, is mine. Is a 1-goal game all day, but I'm going to take the Coyotes. Their goalie came out last time and stood on his head. So I think he does the same thing again here, and he gets themselves a win. So give me the Desert Dogs on that one. I'm going to bees over the Flyers.
Yeah, that's a great pick. Their goalie did outstanding in that last game, saving 37 of 39 shots on net.
Yeah, and I think this is a nice, good spot. Flyers off that nice road trip. I think they good spot for a letdown right here.
Vegas puck line. Red Wings puck line. Senators puck line.
No Coyotes puck line. That's crazy.
I like the other ones better. We got the JTS Jets against the Dallas Stars. Got the Flames against the worst name in sports, the Predators. Got the Ducks against the Devils, the Canucks against the Rangers, and the Sharks and the Sabres. Ooh, late night action. All the way to 10:30. We got 3 games in the degenerate betting time slot here. 10 p.m. or later Eastern time. It's like, I'm just sitting on the couch. What are you going to do? Let's chase on some late night hockey. Rod, what do you think of these 5?
These 5, I'm going to take I'm going to take 3 dogs in the late time slot. I'm going to take the Canucks to get their first home win. I'm going to be nice plus money for that. So give me the Canucks get their first home win. Along, I don't like the Devils. I'm going to take the Ducks in this. And give me Buffalo over the Sharks. So I'm going to take Canucks, Ducks, Buffalo.
Got to take the Ducks on the puck line. It's too good to be true. Joe, what do you think of these?
Give me the under in the Senators and Wilds game. Senators have been completely struggling. They're not explosive offensively. And the Wild, they're so inconsistent. I never know which team we're going to see hit that ice. So I like the under 5.5. I don't see a lot of goals being scored in this one. And also give me my Calgary Flames. I think they come out, they get this win over the Nashville Predators, who do struggle on the road, going 1-5 in their last 6 road games.
I like the Flames on the puck line. Ducks on the puck line. Sabres on the puck line. So I like all those 6 puck lines. I'm going to parlay them up. 16 puck line parlay. That's a double birdcage.
Nice.
Double. All right. Parlay time. Rod, you're up.
For me, we're going to take the Sacramento Kings, the points. We're going to take the Heat and the Mavericks under the total. And we're going to take the Canucks on the money line. Parlay those 3 out.
Brian?
Toledo minus the points. Ball State and Akron over the number. And the Detroit Pistons plus the points.
Joe?
I'm going to take the Flames, the Jets, the Jazz, and give me Toledo.
I like the Vegas on the puck line. I like the Red Wings on the puck line. I like the Senators on the puck line. I like the Flames on the puck line. I like the Ducks on the puck line and the Sabres on the puck line. 6-team NHL double birdcage parlay.
Go.
It happened. I might have a 7th team to add later. All right. Well, thanks everyone for joining us. Did it all under an hour, even with all the fluff. There'll be no tacos for Joe. Maybe today's the day she breaks that streak and she goes out and just says, you know what?
Well, I'm going to have to drive downtown, and we don't have a halftime show tonight, so I think I'll head downtown into Calgary and go to Anejo's. It's my favorite Mexican restaurant. Right. And I'll finally have tacos on a Tuesday.
It's going to be packed. It's going to be a mob scene Taco Tuesday.
The best place to get tacos, their guacamole is to die for. They make it right at the table.
I make it right at the table, too. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Have a great day. We appreciate each and every one of you. October, over 2 million views on our YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate every one of them. Thank you, guys. Absolutely appreciate all the support you guys have given us over the last, since September of 2019 when we started this channel. But 2 million views in a month. It's not our biggest month we ever had, but, well, this could be it coming up. And like I said, nothing to shake a stick at. I think every other sports betting YouTube channel would kill for that. So have a great day. Appreciate you. And we will see you tomorrow when I'm going to try and act more professional.